In health news, 36 million Americans are experiencing some sort of hearing loss, and the problem is growing. Dr. Michael Walker with the Intermountain Medical Center for Audiology joins us now. Thank you for joining us, but that is an alarming statistic. Why are we seeing that?
Well, there's a lot more noise we're exposed to now. And we're turning up the music. We're turning, generally we want special events, sports events to be louder. We're encouraging that, and we really should consider protecting our hearing more.
So we're seeing that usually you think of older people, seniors having hearing loss. 36 million Americans, that sounds like we're talking about younger folks.
I think so. There's a lot more because of the iPods and the MP3 players. And so with the speaker being closer to the eardrum, there's a greater sound pressure level, and the kids are turning it up.
The kids, and I like my music really loud too. Not a good idea?
Not a good idea, and I think this is true, not just the kids, not just teenagers, but a little bit older generation is also turning up the volume. And so we're all at risk.
And that has those long-term damaging effects. But there are things out there that can help prevent hearing loss.
Yes, and so turning down the volume, shortening the amount of time that we are exposed to the noise, wearing hearing protection whenever we're around noise. I generally like to be very conservative and tell people that if you have to speak up in order to communicate, you probably should wear earplugs.
So that's a good test. So
yes.
If you're having headphones, so if you have headphones on and someone's trying to talk to you, you can't hear, maybe turn it down. But
right.
If you're at a sporting event and you can't hear, maybe you need earplugs.
You probably should wear earplugs.
Well, technology has come a long way when we're talking about hearing aids and hearing plugs. You brought some today that are kind of cool compared to what people mostly think about when they think about hearing devices.
Well, and these are hearing protectors here. These are custom-made hearing protection, and they're very effective. There's other kinds of hearing protection that you can get that are less expensive, but where they roll up and you can insert them down into
right.
the ear. These are quite effective.
And so this is molded to the inside because all of our ears are different. So this one's molded to fit that person?
Exactly that person's ear.
And then you've got some cool one designs, so maybe that's a good way to get the kids to use them?
Yeah, correct. And so there's some fun things that we can do with colors and things like that.
So if you don't take care of your ears, like your teeth or your body, you do pay the price later down the road.
You do. It's a cumulative effect. Every time you come out of a sporting event and you feel like your ears are ringing or stuffy and you don't hear as well as that's a temporary threshold shift. And there's always a permanent component left behind. And as your hearing comes back, you add that permanent component to the next permanent component, and pretty soon you've got some hearing loss. And you don't always realize that it's happened. So a hearing test is going to be very effective at showing whether that's occurred.
And you can get that done at Intermountain Medical Center. Take a look at your screen right now. That's the website. We'll put a link to forutah.com so people can learn more information. Dr. Walker, thank you for joining us.